What if I told you that the scenes in the GTA 6 trailer are not what you think they are? The 91-second clip may be a great trailer for the much anticipated game, but when you peel off the veneer, it reveals something else. Or should I say someone else who has returned to haunt Rockstar Games. You see, every animated sequence in the trailer is a memed homage to real viral videos from Florida. One of the real-life events mirrored in the trailer is the mugshot of a heavily tattooed convict, Lawrence Sullivan, also known as the Florida Joker, that went viral in 2017. Unlike other events in the trailer, seeing himself in the viral clip did not sit well with the Florida Joker, and he has been making some demands ever since. How has the Joker handled seeing his lookalike in a blockbuster game? And what are his demands from Rockstar Games? Shortly after the GTA 6 trailer dropped, the Joker sent a message to Rockstar on TikTok. In this message to Rockstar, he started by saying, "GTA, we gotta talk." Then he demanded a compensation of $2 million for using his viral mugshot in the clip. However, what I find interesting is that after demanding compensation, the Florida Joker dyed his hair purple and acted out GTA in real life. From the look of things, he tried to play it both ways. Enjoy the notoriety of being featured in a clip that grossed over 90 million views in 24 hours, while still demanding compensation. But that's when things got a little out of hand for him. He might have failed to get Rockstar's attention, but he certainly got noticed by GTA fans. To this, he cried out, "I can't even eat a goddamn pizza without someone asking, 'Can I have a picture, Mr. GTA Joker?'" So apparently, he is finding it difficult to handle his newfound popularity and celebrity status. As a result, he is back demanding something from Rockstar Games. But this time, his demands include a threat that might be too much for Rockstar to overlook. He is still demanding money, but this time, the Florida Joker wants a whopping $10 million for what he calls his suffering and pain and defamation of character. While I don't think Rockstar will pay attention to his demand for compensation, the threat attached to his demands might eventually get their attention. Because the Florida Joker is threatening to resurrect Rockstar's 18-year-old nemesis if they fail to meet his demands. As a part of his threats, he will partner with the 18-year-old hacker to form a formidable team that will bring Rockstar Games down. The interesting part of this threat is that Ariane Cortage, the 18-year-old who hacked Rockstar Games, released footage from GTA 6 and threatened to release the game's source code, is hundreds of miles away on the other side of the Atlantic. He was locked up in a secure hospital in the UK in December last year when a judge deemed him mentally unfit to stand trial. So, the question here is, can the Joker carry out this threat? Can he break Cortage out of a secure hospital in the UK? Or should we dismiss the Joker's threat as another silly rambling of an attention seeker? What do you think? Let's hear your thoughts in the comment section below. But is this the first time Rockstar is facing a reaction from someone who feels the company used their likeness in one of their games? Far from it. Lindsay Lohan was in court from 2014 to 2018 to get compensation for what she claimed was her likeness in GTA 5. According to her, Lacey Jonas in GTA 5 was modeled after her without consent. What came out of this lawsuit? Nothing. After a 4-year legal battle and legal fees, the court dropped the case because there was no hard evidence to prove that Lacey Jonas was modeled after Lindsay Lohan. So with a legal precedents like the case of Lindsay Lohan, does the Joker stand any chance even if he decides to sue? Well, he claims he has hard evidence to win this case, unlike Lohan. But is that enough to get compensation from Rockstar? We will dive deep into his chances later in the video, but for now, I think it's best that he listens to Roger Clark, whose character Arthur Morgan was featured as a protagonist in Red Dead Redemption 2. Clark responded to one of Joker's TikTok videos with very sound advice. According to him, Joker doesn't need to talk to Rockstar. He believes that Rockstar won't even talk to him because they've had people like him trying to sue them for decades. And from years of dealing with cases like this, they know exactly what they can and cannot get away with. So the best thing would be to use the notoriety they threw his way to his advantage and capitalize on it somehow. But let's say the Joker refuses to take Clark's advice and sues Rockstar Games. What are his chances? Will he get anything out of a case like that? Well, I'm not a lawyer, but I have done some research on his chances of winning this case, and I can tell you that the first hurdle he will face is getting a lawyer to even take the case. Here are 3 reasons why no lawyer will touch this case if he decides to sue Rockstar Games. First off, the Joker claims that the character in the games was modeled after him. Well, to stand a chance here, he'll need to prove that the tattoo on the video game's character matches the one on his face. The truth is that the smile tattoo on the character's face is so specific that it is a strong identifier, so he has almost 0 chances of convincing any judge that he is in fact the man from the trailer. Another major difference that would sink the Joker's argument is that the man in the trailer has the word impotent tattooed above his face, which he doesn't have, and a Joker tattoo, which he clearly lacks. The man in the trailer has tons of face tattoos for sure, but ironically not a single one of them matches the Joker's tattoos. So, good luck proving that both individuals are the same person. However, if by some magical stroke of luck he can prove that both tattoos match, Rockstar has an ace up their sleeves that he might not have thought of. You see, the only time the tattooed man appears in the trailer is during a fake news program with a Spanish headline that means "confession written in ink" through tattoos. And beneath the headline is a statement in Spanish that roughly translates to, "A neck tattoo that gave himself away was the key to this man's conviction." Now, this headline and statement might look like a hilarious joke about a Leonida man who was so dumb that he left a tattoo trail of his crimes, but when you dig down, you'll notice an arrangement beyond the joke. In reality, Rockstar carefully planned the headline as a perfect alibi for a claim like this. Let's see how. In arranging this headline with a clip of the tattooed man, Rockstar created a fictional backstory for the man in the trailer that perfectly differentiates him from the Joker. So there is hardly a way to link both individuals, because the arrest, charges, and evidence against the man in the trailer are different from the Joker. Beyond just differentiating both individuals, the headline also creates a memorable and unique narrative for the man in the trailer. And this uniqueness renders any defamation suit dead on arrival, because it will be nearly impossible to defend. So from what we can see, it's almost certain that Rockstar created this fake headline for just one reason: to differentiate the trailer from reality. But beyond this, I bet you there are 1,000 more differences and safety nets they applied that we don't even know of. This brings us to the third point, which is exactly what Roger Clark said in his response to the Joker. Rockstar isn't stupid. They have been in this game long enough and know exactly what they are doing. Just think about it for a minute and put yourselves in the mind of the people behind the GTA 6 trailer. You want to create memes out of real-life events for a trailer, and you are quite aware that you are one of the biggest gaming companies on the planet. As a high-profile company, will you neglect any potential legal issues with this project and fail to check with experts? Will you just jump into the project without covering your bases to prevent any backlash? It sounds quite far-fetched that Rockstar will neglect these important questions. So like Roger Clark said, they have been in this game long enough to know the legal implications of what they did. So they have lawyered up to avoid cases like this. When you throw the fact that they have won a case like this into the mix, the odds of them creating a trailer for another game that would give room for a legitimate case against them drops to almost 0. Rockstar isn't stupid to repeat a mistake that would hurt them, are they? I don't think so. The Joker can huff and puff and make threats that, by the way, are impossible for him to fulfill, but when push comes to shove, everything boils down to one simple question: does he have a strong case against Rockstar? Honestly, his claims can't even make it to court because they'll be considered dead on arrival. So the solution here is to heed the words of Roger Clark. If I were you, I would use the notoriety that just threw your way to my advantage and capitalize on it somehow. You ain't getting a job at Home Depot with that face. Over to you guys. Share your thoughts on this issue in the comments section, and I trust you enjoyed every bit of this video, so don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and see you in the next one.